Welcome to a new episode of FTB Revelations. A lot has changed between episodes here. I've done some stuff. I've regretted some stuff. Um, so I guess we'll start off with how it all began. So it all began by this little contraption here. If you don't know what this is a plant gatherer. And then down below we have a plant sower from industrial foregoing. Okay? So what these do is, what I'm using these for is I wanted a tree farm. Basically you feed this either seeds or saplings, it'll plant them, and then this thing will harvest them. So I got these made. I got some add-ons in them. You can kind of see the range on what we're looking at. And I put them up here because it's really flat. I cleared all this off. And then I noticed that, our base is down there, and I don't really want to run conduits everywhere or cabling. So I got looking for some wireless power. So if you notice, we have flux networks, but they're pretty, I don't know. I've never really liked flux networks. They've always just kind of been meh. Mainly because it only does RF. So then I would have to do something with Ender-Chess and set up an Ender-Chess network. And so I got looking into Ender.io at the machine, and I can't find it. Where the hell is that? There, the dimensional transceiver from Ender.io. And this will do power. I think it does power and items, if I don't forget. Yeah, there we go. Items, fluids, and power wirelessly across any distance between dimensions. So this isn't bad. It costs an octadic capacitor and ender crystal. So we would have to get in pretty heavy into Ender.io. And if you don't know, Ender.io went through an update a few versions back and brought out Grains of Infinity, and they made it so that, let's say we want to make a sag mill. So you have to make a basic one in order to make a normal one, and then you have to go through and make all the die blends, and it's just, I don't like the new Ender.io. I also need to sleep really quick. So, what other mod does this that isn't in the pack? Well, Mekanism. So, I added Mekanism into the mod pack. Now, a couple complications with that. The first one is the world has already been generated. If you look at Journey Map, I've already generated all these chunks, which means there will be no Mekanism ores in these chunks that have already been generated. So in order to do that, I had to reset the mining dimension, which was a whole fucking to-do because there's no updated guides on how to do it. And so, and if you don't know, I run mod packs on a server. I don't run them local hosted. As you can see by there's no open to LAN button, that's because I'm on a server. So, anyway, we have Mekanism in the pack. Now, this adds a couple extra features that I really like. Number one, we can get the Atomic Disassembler from Mekanism, which is a really nice pickaxe. We get access to the jetpacks. Obviously, the Quantum Entangleporters from Mekanism, which I can't seem to find. Where the hell's the Quantum Entangleporters? There. So we get access to Quantum Entangleporters. We also get access to all of the Mekanism machines, which is really nice. Like the Smelting Factories, which if you don't know how these work, basically it turns out to be, I think, 8 slots. And then we get some of the cool stuff I also added mechanism generators, and there was another add-on for mechanism. So we get the generators. We also get all of the quantum tanks, along with the reactors and the giant power storage cells that I can't think of the name of. The other thing, though, that we get from Mekanism is the digital miner. So that was another big iffy that I was worried about, because in the pack we do have the quantum quarry, we have RF tools, the builder from RF tools. We don't have RF tools dimensions, but we do have the builder, and then of course we have environmental tech. So I guess so that all led me into the next thing here, which is I went ahead and made some infusing factories from Mekanism. These are pretty simple to make. Basically, you make a metallurgic infuser, which is some osmium furnaces, and then you just upgrade it. I also, in doing this, I upgraded our pickaxe to A tier, and our mana pools are, they are back full, which is good. So, this episode, the first thing I want to do is I actually do want to make that quantum quarry from extra utilities. So, in order to do that, we need to make a snow globe. So, in order to make a snow globe, we need a nether star. So, if you don't know how to cheater bitch a nether star, basically, if you have industrial foregoing in the mod pack, you can very easily cheater bitch this. And let me break this. This is my wheat maker. In case you didn't know, a couple observers, a dispenser feeding it bone meal, mechanical user to right click, and a ender hopper. There you go. Anyway, so industrial foregoing gives you mob duplicators. It also gives you mob crushers. So you'll notice that I changed our mob farm over to a mob crusher, which is giving us liquid XP. We use that liquid XP in an ender tank to feed a mob duplicator. Inside the mob duplicator, you put a wither skeleton in a mob imprisonment tool. If you make a cleaver, you automatically get beheading too. So I can infinitely spawn wither skeletons, and because I have beheading, I am almost always guaranteed one skull. So the next thing here is we need to fight the wither. Now, I'm wearing some pretty shitty erratic armor, and in order to, I was going to make the elementium armor from Botania, but in order to do that, you have to do the Guardian of Gaia fight, and I'm not really looking forward to that. So I don't know what kind of armor I want to do. I guess I could technically do the Wyvern Armor from Draconic. That's going to cost a lot of Draconium, which I only have 44 ingots of. So, first thing is, I guess I need to work on getting some more Draconium, which is going to be a little rough. What other helmets do we have? Let's see. We could go Blood Magic. I think Mekanism has a set. We go through Ender IO. Terra Steel. Huh. I might just put some enchantments on my armor. That's what I might do. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, Draconium blocks can be used in an enchantment table, and you can, 4 Draconium blocks get you a level 30 enchant. So, and then I made a disenchanter from Draconic. So, let me see if I can get some enchantments here, and then I'm probably going to do a weather fight. You know what I could actually do? I just remembered, Draconic, do I have Where's it at? Where's it at? We do have the mob grinder from Draconic. Oh, yes. Okay, so we need 2 diamond swords, which I should be able to make. Perfect. I need a Draconic core. Awesome. Now, does this store power? Oh, it does. Okay, I know how we're killing the wither. So, if you didn't know, Mob Grinder from Draconic Evolution, it will one-shot the wither. So, basically, what we're going to do... Oh, I did not know you could cheat or bitch it like this. Basically, we're going to power this son of a bitch up, and then we're going to use that. We're going to manually place the wither. We're going to put this in front of it, and we're going to let this fucker kill it. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. Let me get this powered up. Let me get a couple things crafted here, and then I'll bring you guys back when we're ready. Oh, this is going to be great. Alright, guys, I'm ready. I've got some flash from Botania. Also, I figured out how this works. You have to use that part of it. Whatever the hell, skull and crossbones. So, if this goes good, we're actually going to do 2 of these. So, let's go ahead and... Before I do this, I want to claim these chunks. So, there's that. And then we're going to drink this. We're going to drink this. And we're going to eat one of these. Oh, it killed it! Yes! Okay, that worked perfect. So we're going to do it again. How much power did that use? That used like no RF. That is impressive. Okay, we're going to do this one more time. And you know what? Just in case, we're going to unclaim it. And we're going to see... Oh, God, get me out of here. We're going to see how this works. It should just insta-kill it when it blows up. Yep. Oh, that is so perfect. Ooh, we got a Infinity Booster card. That is perfect. Okay. So, that's how to cheese the wither fight, in case you guys were wondering. I need my satchel back. Huh. Okay. So, yeah. Anybody else that wants to know how to cheese a wither fight, there you go. Draconic Evolution Mob Grinder. That is perfect. Okay, so I guess I'll go ahead and show you guys how the snow globe works once my game loads. Because if you guys didn't know, there's actually a special way you have to craft this. So, let me just a second here. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Damn near crashed my game. So, you can't just craft this like you normally would. We're going to put this up here and let it recharge. So, for snow globe, you can't craft this in a refined storage crafting system. It'll crash your game. So, we need a pearl. We need snow. We need a log, a grass, and a door. Door. Okay, oak. We need to make a door. We need a sapling and glass. So we use that sapling and glass. So, we need, in order to get grass, the easiest way is to get silk touch on our drill. That is not the easiest way. I forgot that uses, okay. Silk touch. Silky jewel, that's pretty easy to make. 2, 3, 4. Do this, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our Tinker's area. And we're going to make a shovel. Yes, so shovel head, it really doesn't matter what we make it out of. Sure, we'll do... Okay. Damn. Fuck that up. Looks like we're doing manual. For a shovel, it is tool rod and binding. Tool rod and binding. Okay, we'll do obsidian and the rest. Okay. So, we're going to make a little shovel here. Gives us one modifier. There's a silky jewel on it. We have silk touch. We can now get grass. There we go. And we can actually craft this right here. Snow globe. We're missing an oak log. Lovely. Well, I needed to cut these trees down anyway, so... Huh. There we go. Oh god, I'm about out of XP. That was not good. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft our snow globe. And as you can see, there is a couple of these that are already marked off. So basically you have to travel around the world, get 7 biomes, and it activates. So I'm going to do that off camera because I need to get some XP first. There we go. Now we have 30-something levels. And we can travel around. So I'm going to do this off camera because I'm going to be going in and out of dimensions, so I don't want it to lag. And I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to craft the quarry. Alrighty guys, so I realized that I have to go to the end in order to make the quantum quarry because we need end rods, which means we need cores for so I made a bunch of Eyes of Ender. Really easy mob grinder. I put a blaze in this. I can't believe this actually worked. Yeah, so if you're looking for a really simple to use mob grinder, there you go. So I'm gonna actually, I need a chest. I made some stone burnt from extra utilities because I'm gonna need it for the quarry. So I just made some water mills here. I've made water mills I don't know how many times. They're pretty simple. Basically, you make a resonator, you make a manual mill, and then you start working your way up. I put a couple upgrades in it just to help it go faster. So we're going to work on heading to the end. I still have our flask from the Wither fight. I think I have everything. I'm going to stop by the Tinker's area over there. And make us a shuriken real quick, and then I'll catch you guys once I find the end portal. So, let's see, where are we going? We're going that way. Okay, perfect. Alright, real quick, also, I want to make a waystone. So we have it for the end. Let's see, there. I don't have any obsidian, but I do have one of these. So, I'll get that made, and I'll be right back when we're at the end. Alrighty guys, so I found it. It's actually not far from our base. I need to see where that's coming. Okay, so it's going down here. Okay, so like right here is where we're going to dig. So, I'm going to show you guys a very simple way on how to locate an end portal, in case you've never done it in modded. Basically, you're going to dig down. Like so. Oh, shit. Okay, we found it. Now, okay, we got a really shitty spawn here, so... Ooh, I'll take the steel, though. Yeah, this is not an ideal spawn. So, I'm gonna assume... Okay, so it's not that away. so I'm gonna completely wreck this area, which is whatever, I don't really care. Just need to find that portal. I've never had one spawn inside an area like this. I hate them things. You know what? Hell with that. We're just gonna walk away. So I can't really see on the map where it's at. Normally you can kind of see where the portal room is at, but for some reason I can't. Hi, creeper. Okay, found the portal room. Perfect. We're gonna block this up. We're gonna turn this off. Kill these things. Break that. What the actual fuck? What the hell is this? What the fuck? Okay, I feel like this is not my fault. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cheater bitch this, because I don't know why that should not have spawned like that. That's a glitch. That's not my fault. So let's go ahead and op ourselves game mode C. Let's put our torches up. We're gonna put this away for now. Let's break all of this, because this should not be here. Yes, you can die. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and trash all this shit. And then I'm just gonna cheat in some portal, some end portal frames here. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. Alright, now I gotta make sure this works, because I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay, so that works. So I'm just gonna delete like half of those. I don't rightfully care. Whatever. Let's get out of cheat mode. And I'm doing this live so that you guys know that way you guys know I didn't cheat anything else in. I feel like it's not my fault that generated like that. By all means, this should have had a portal here. I don't know why it didn't, for whatever reason. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and shove all this stuff in here. I do have our waystone. I'm actually gonna put this stuff in this satchel real quick. So I do have our waystone, and I did make a shuriken. Basically, I picked a bunch of random materials that we had in our Tinker's thing, and we're using that. So let's go ahead and jump on through, and let it load for a second here. And then we'll do the dragon fight once it decides to render. Alright, we're in the end, and we got a really shitty spawn. Thankfully, we have a teleport. So, the way that I'm gonna do... Why is there no... What the fuck is wrong with this? Okay, I don't know why there's no things. we're gonna name that end. There we go. Perfect. Why is there no... I mean, are the crystals actually here, or... Okay, so the crystals are actually there, they're just not rendered, which is whatever. This is really annoying doing this without flight. I'm sorry if I'm making you sick, I'm just trying to get on top of that there. Yeah, my game is bugged all to hell. I don't have, for some reason I don't have damage sounds. I don't know what's going on. Come on, get me up there. Damn it. Okay. Perfect. Now we drop down. Okay, you're right. Alright, now we just gotta kill the dragon, which we can be on the ground and do that. I kinda wanna see how much damage a shuriken does, but I can't really hit it. Anytime now. Thank you. That actually does quite a bit. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Does it go to tail? You know what we're gonna do? Give me these flies. Okay. Oh, I gotta turn these sounds down. I gotta remember to do that in the editor. Because this is loud as hell. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna do it through the editor, and I'll make sure to turn the sounds down. Killed it. Okay. I need my backpack to put all this stuff away. Trash can that. What shader do we get? Woo, nobody cares. Trash it. Alright, now we can actually do what I wanted to do. Which was go to an end city. Alright, so I'm gonna get some end stone while we're here. And actually, you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a pearl from here. And we're gonna build up, and then I'm gonna go see if I can get to an end city and see what we got going on. Because I'm sure that I'm gonna have to fly or teleport around for a while. I'll catch you guys back if I find an end city. Alright, we're at an end city. So basically, all I want from this is the elytra. Oh great, everything's invisible. That's just not ideal. What do we got? No, I'll take this. I'll take the soul vial. That's cool. Dark bow, don't need it. I'll take that. So I need to capture one of these in a soul vial. Now we have infinite ones, and I'd also like the dragon head. Alright, now in order to get home, basically, I'm just going to teleport. I didn't bring a waystone, motherfucker. Okay, Alright, well I gotta figure out how the fuck to get home now. I will probably end up just teleporting back to the main end island, which is 0, 0, and going from there. So, I'll be back. Alrighty guys, so I'm back, and I had to go mining. As you can see, we have a ton of ores that's getting cycled through. But we have our quarry. So, I'm going to show you real quick how to set this up, because this is kind of weird. It's very directional. So, you're going to need 6 quantum actuators and 1 quarry. And you're also going to need a lever and a crate or chest. I suggest a crate, because this thing pumps out a lot of items. So, the way you set this up is you put your actuator, you put your quantum quarry down, okay, and then you have to put your actuators connecting to it, and they all have to be facing in. Like you have to place it on the face so you can see it formed. But if I was to take this and let's say I placed it wrong, like maybe you can't anymore. Can you not? Yeah, okay, well apparently you can't place it wrong anymore. You used to be able to place it wrong, but yeah, you just place it off of the actual controller and it makes a multi-block. So, put you a crate somewhere, turn that bitch to redstone, okay, and then you can put biome markers, books, and you can put a filter in it. So, I'm going to show you guys real quick just kind of how this works. We do not have near enough RF to run this, but just for demonstrational purposes, I will show you guys how this works. So, it's got a 200,000 RF internal buffer, and basically this thing runs as fast as you can pump RF into it. So you can see I turn it on and instantly it drains RF. And you can see it mines kind of in an invisible world. Like you can't see the world it mines in. First thing that I want to do is I want to put a Fortune 3 book in this. So let's make a pickaxe real quick. Gold. Do I not have any gold? I have 2 gold. Lovely. We have more gold. Lapis. We should have a couple lapis. And I'm going to see if I can get fortune right off the bat here. I doubt I can. No, we got efficiency. Lovely. So, instead, we're actually going to make a filter. So, if you look at filter, obviously there's a ton. But the one that you want is the Extra Utilities 2 filter. And it looks just like this. Now, you used to be able to, I don't know if you still can, if you put an item in there and then you put this filter in here. Yeah, so you can stack filters, which is kind of cool. So, we want to blacklist these items. And then we can just put our filter in our quarry, like so. And we can feed it power. Now it will no longer mine those blocks, which is good because we don't want it to mine those blocks. All we want it to mine is ores. So I'm going to put this filter at the bottom just in case we need another one. Now, we don't have enough RF to run this with our little setup over here. So we need to get a little bit better RF going. And the way that we're going to do that is actually through shit, I can't think of the name of the mod. Yeah, that mod. Oh my god, Extreme Reactors. So, as you can see, we're out of RF. Let's just grab some wood. Extreme Reactors is... I've used it many times in the past. It's one of my favorite reactor mods. We can actually break this for now, because we don't need... Yeah, we don't need to run this. And it's pretty simple to get into. Basically, you need a bunch of coal and a bunch of uranium. And uranium's pretty easy to get. You can get it through Yellorium. And then, like I said, you just need a ton of coal, which we have 500-ish. That'll be enough to make us a little baby reactor. So, that's probably going to be next episode. This episode was kind of on the end and getting this set up. So, you also notice that even though I added Mechanism after, it knows that Mechanism's in the pack and it'll mine us Mechanism ores. So, I'm going to work between episodes here. I'm going to set up a tree farm, and I'll show you that next episode. That's basically just a lot of wiring. And we're going to make a quantum entangloporter from Mechanism. So, I'm going to work on that between episodes, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun.